Okay, welcome to Lynyrd Skynyrd Shorts here on YouTube. It'd be
Good
our
morning.
first Zoom meeting. Joe's moving to St. Louis, Missouri, so we're going to start doing more like this. How are you, Joe?
Good morning. I'm feeling well and I'm ready to go.
Yep. Um, this is episode number 56, right?
Number 56 is
What
what
is
I was thinking.
56? What is that to you?
I really don't have a 56. Tell me.
You should have prepared better.
I
56,
know.
was it 8 times 7?
There you go.
I really don't know what it could be. But today we're going to talk about, what do you want to talk about, Joe?
We're talking about the songs. We're talking about Leonard Skinner songs, Ronnie songs, the sounds, the vocals, the lyrics.
Let's call it the best written songs album by album. We can say musically and lyrically or combine them if whatever you want to do. Let's start off with the first record, Pronounced. What do you think is the best written song?
My song on here is Tuesday's Gone. I think it's overall a total win here, lyrically and musically.
Which song?
Tuesday's Gone.
Seriously.
That's mine. I'm sorry. I thought about it, and it's just what came to mind. I like it. I like the overall sound. I like the lyrics. I just like a little bit of everything about the song.
Hmm. I understand that. I mean, it's a hard one because I think every song on here is pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, you can't choose. You've told you I can't choose my favorite songs, but I just think this song combines everything all together.
Simple Man is probably my favorite song on the record, but as far as well written, I think I Ain't the One is pretty awesome.
Very awesome. And
It's
that lyrically, and I think the music, the sounds, the guitars on Nine to One are just they're just invigorating.
it's the first song ever released by Lynyrd Skynyrd, which is pretty great too. It's a Gary Rossett and Ronnie Van Zant song. I love the lyrics, love the story. As we've talked about previously, a lot of people copied the story.
Yeah, I mean, it's very similar. It's a very true story. It's a very relative story.
Yeah. It'll always be relevant, I think.
I think so.
All right. So we didn't talk about Freebird at all. You
And the
surprised?
Freebird, we know Freebird's a great song, and I love them. I love every song on this album. I love them. But if I was sitting there talking about musically and lyrically combined, I just thought Tuesday's Gone just tops my list.
Yeah, well, we're all different in that. I mean,
Oh, we're gonna have all like different opinions and thoughts on songs.
all right, let's go to the
That's what makes it. That's what makes it so great.
second helping. Best written, not the best song in this, best written.
I think the B side to Sweet Home Alabama, I Need You. It's a great written song, well written song. Comes from the heart, and it's I think it's a lot of what Ronnie thought of in his song, straight from his heart.
Yeah, excellent choice. I like Neil and the Spoon because I love the riff. The guitar riff, I think, is pretty classic. The best lyrics, though, have to be Sweet Home Alabama.
Well, obviously that's the best lyrically song on the album.
Who comes up
That's
with that? You know, who can do that?
yeah. I mean, just all. I mean, he had it so early.
That's great.
He had it written. 172 probably before Pronounced even released.
He definitely had written it before it was released.
He tried to get it on there, I know,
Tried to get on the
but
record, but it's too late.
yeah,
All right, third album. Nothing fancy.
nothing fancy. God, we loved Saturday Night Special, right? That's the song. Um, I think "Am I Losing" is a really great written song. I think that's probably my favorite lyrical song on there.
I
Um,
agree with that totally. Am I Losing is classic. It's
and
classic Ronnie Van Zant from the
it,
heart.
it is definitely Ronnie, and we could tell. I love, and that's my opinion, how he's writing these songs. From the heart, from the soul, and that's definitely one of them. Of course, I think Saturday Night Special is probably the guitar the guitar riff song. I love that so
Yeah,
well,
what a great riff is there.
and it's a great, well written song and well played song, well orchestrated song. I mean, you can't beat that.
I
That's a
guess
good
Ed
album.
came up with that riff. Pretty great. Whiskey Rock and Roller is a great song too, I think.
It is a good song.
But I agree with you. Let's go with Am I Losing for the third record. All right, give me back my bullets. What do you think?
Let's talk about giving back my bullets. That's our well written song, right? That's Ronnie talking about everything involved with the music industry and the what the writers are saying. That's Ronnie telling the story that he's really feeling.
Of course, you also have All I Can Do Is Write About It on that record.
Yeah, and we're talking about that song right there. That is it's a very good that's a very good song, well written song as well.
Again, it's from the heart.
Another one from the heart. There's always one, and I think all the songs are from the heart, don't you?
That's Ronnie Van Zant, right?
I think so.
But also on this record is Every Mother's Son, which is my favorite lyrical song.
Yeah,
I love it when Ronnie's teaching us a lesson.
that's a number one song right there. That's a number one song for Ronnie's heart, and it goes a long way. And it's always told a story, and we've always loved this song.
Someone's going to comment about Double Trouble too.
And a double trouble, which who came up with that?
Trouble.
Was that Gary come up with that? Uh, or
No,
somebody told me he's in
Alan,
jail.
it's Alan. It's an Alan song.
You must be double trouble, man.
Pretty great. Street Survivors.
Rome Street Survivors already. Oh my gosh.
Can you believe it? I can't
I
believe
just love I love Steve and Ronnie's collaboration on this album. And you know, Ronnie and Steve were getting into something here. And I think their duet was going to be long lived. I think how much longer would they do things like this? They were just going to be great stuff. His guitar work and vocals, I think that was a great song. I think Leon helped on that song as well. I
Now,
got that Traveling Jones once again.
I will say this that I think the guitar riff on that smell is classic, just classic. But lyrically, it's hard to beat. I Know Little. Steve Gaines.
I Know a Little is a song that always comes up in my head because, you know, think just listen to that song, listen to him talking and what he wrote and played on that song is so intense.
Yeah, what a guitar riff he put on that. Isn't that
It's
fantastic?
incredible. It's magical, really is.
I'm surprised more people don't talk about that as their greatest song ever.
Yeah, I mean, Street Survivors gets left out a little bit because of that smell, I think, which, you know, just because I think of its radio personality. And, you know, a lot of people love that smell, but there are a lot of great songs on that album.
Yeah, in previous episodes, I mentioned that I Never Dreamed is one of my favorite Leonard Skinner songs of all
Oh
time.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a great song. I mean, we can go on and on. You know, Steve was a great writer. You know, I mean, his stuff is going to come out so much in every album.
Kind of cool little riff on that song too.
He had a few up his sleeve, I think, that he had already done.
Makes me sad again talking about Steve.
Oh, it's just
What we
it's
missed.
tear jerking stuff. Tear jerker.
All right, last record we're going to talk about is First and Last.
You know my favorite song on this album, um, Was I Right or Wrong? I think you talk about from the heart and from the soul. This song to me has always been, you know, up at the top of my chart. And I love it. I love the rawness of it and the darkness of it. I think the song is just well orchestrated and well written.
I agree totally, but I got to mention Coming Home. I think
Coming Home's great.
musically it features the whole band. You hear the guitars, you hear Billy. And I know it's a very cliche ridden song, but it's a pretty great song. It's no was I right or wrong though. I agree with that.
That's Coming Home. I mean, don't you hear that so many bands write a song like this?
Oh
And
yeah,
I
Feeling
think Ronnie
Brother.
Van Zant, I think his influence on a lot of these bands that will never be known. It has influenced a lot of rock and roll.
Exactly. But we both agree on was I right or wrong.
I don't know why that song has just always stuck with me. I think it's the darkness of it.
Yeah, lyrically it's awesome. So would I tempt you to tell me what you think the best written song of all is? Is that even worth talking about?
I can't even answer that. You know that.
Let's don't talk about it.
No, I'll never talk about that because they're all so good,
Um,
and they're all Ronnie. All right, I mean they're all Ronnie.
we'll talk about that in another episode, maybe.
We can think about that forever.
So,
But
Joe, enjoy your trip to St. Louis.
yeah, we're still packing, and it's going to be a ride. So I hope we keep doing this as often as we can.
Oh, yeah, we'll get that, but we're just going to do some more in person too.
Absolutely.
All right. That's it for episode number 56.
Number 56. Why do I 56? Why does that number just not do something for me? I feel like I should know something 56.
Think about it on episode 57. Come
We'll
back.
try to comment on that.
All right, Joe. Thanks.
Love you,
Thank you
man.
for tuning in. We'll
Love
see
our
you
fans.
next time on Skynyrd Shorts.
Love you all. Thank you so much.